What up, everybody? Your boy Spot Beam here. Different kind of video this time. This is gonna be a retrofit of an ExtremeRate Rise 2 kit. This is the kit right here. ExtremeRate Rise kit, which is a set of back button paddles, right? And we're putting them on to a complete brand new PlayStation 5 controller. Matter of fact, I'm so complete, it's like not even, I didn't even take it out the box yet, so we're gonna take it out the box right now. So I've attempted this 2 other times. One of the other 2 times that I attempted it, I got a replacement kit, but the kit that came in as the replacement kit, you knew somebody had sent back because it didn't work or something, because the adhesive on the back of the come on out there, man. You could do it. There we go. The adhesive on the back of the control board was not there, and everything was just kind of loose in a bag. Everything was just kind of in there, like all screws missing and loose and everything. So there's our controller. Let's get on our close-up. Let's go to close-up cam. Oh wait, before we go to close-up cam, if you would, anybody that's kind of digging this, we're trying to grow the YouTube channel. If you would, please like and subscribe. We're almost at 100 subscribers, which I never thought would even be possible. But if you could, tickle the bell, get those noties, see when I'm doing things, see when I'm not doing things, etc. But let's go to close-up cam 2, Bob. Okay. So here we are. This is our controller, brand spanking out the box. We'll get to the part where check and see which one is which. So let me show you what's in the Extreme Rise rate box. This is what comes in the mail. There is there's an install video that I'm gonna pull up in a minute, and I'll have it going. I can put it in this. I can put it in this screen here. Give me a second and let me set that up. We'll pull up that video. I'll show you what's in the box, and we'll go from there. I will be right back. All right. So we're back. Got the instruction video about ready to roll. Let's make that big. There we go. Let me show you what's in the box, what comes in the little kit here, right? So, in the complete kit, right? You get a complete new back to your controller. This is an entire assembly, rear set of controls. I went with the textured red. I like the textured surface. All it is floppy paint job, really. But with that being said, it is what it is, right? So there's your back piece, and then within all of this, we have control board. Main control board, right? There's a wire that's in here that's soldered onto the main board. We are doing 0 soldering. This is a DIY for back buttons only. If you want R3 and R2 functionality along with D-pad functionality, that you are required to make a connection on the main board to a solder point. And I choose to not want to do that because I don't need to. On a PS5, you can internally map any button you want on the controller. A lot of people don't know that. So if you just had to have a function for R3 or whatever, you could reroute R3 to, triangle, circle, square, X, and then make that the controllable, because that's what you're going to control on the back. It's just your main button. So, got your control board, right, and your pieces and your parts. You have your this is your cradle or the button assembly itself for hitting the buttons and then the cover. So we got that. And in this one is a set of tools and some screws and some extras. And then this is saying it's important because these are your new. These are going to replace. These are your ribbon cables. These are going to replace your existing ribbon cables. And it's telling you if you have the wrong motherboard, it's not going to work and they're not going to fit. So they're telling you to be very cautious, very careful, to know that if you have a BDM10 or a BDM20, before you go to cutting anything at all. And I have my I can't see devices. Very important. I also am going to be using. They say you can use tweezers. I find these little bad boys to be extremely handy for doing the small grabs like on the ribbon cables. The ribbon cables have little tabs. So, with that being said, we're going to snap open. We're going to capture all of our little screw sets and our pry mechanism into a cup so that we don't lose anything. I also have a cup for retaining the old ones that come out of PlayStation. Kind of press play on this bad boy. Fairly certain. All right, so we start by removing L1 and R1. You basically just go in and pry out. The tabs. We'll do that. We'll take our pry tool, and just as they did, go in, give a little left and right twist, left and right twist, and they come out. I also like to line things up as I do them, oftentimes. So, that's my left and right button set. Just a hint if you want to try to do one of these. Go in and they see that they crack open and crack loose on the bottom sides. Basically, again, just with the little pry tool, get in there to the bottom, snap, pull open and out, set that on the side. There's 4 screws. You got 2 on the bottom side, and then 2 by the triggers. That's what we're going to do right now, but I'm going to stop this so it doesn't get too far ahead. I don't want it to be too far ahead. So kind of keep up with it. Get there, snap. Run it. So, you have to be cautious. Right. There's your cup plate. There's your cup plate. Slide. And so, there's 2 sets of screws here. Then we got 2 sets of screws. Here's themselves. They said to give us those screws. Fantastic. I love engineering. Those screws are successful. Come this way. Okay, so I've just switched out this little engineering, and like I said, it's got a palm swivel on it, so that just makes it, and we're going to set this to the side because I don't need it anytime soon. Just makes it so that you can get in there on the screw, and then it turns. You can put downward pressure on it, it still turns, but it doesn't eat into the palm. It doesn't eat like on this one. You try to do that same motion and it just digs and moves in the palm swell in your hand, which is fine for small projects. But if you do a lot of this type of activity, end of the day your hand hurts, man. Like, just ouch. But that's okay. Neither here nor there. This is what we're doing. So doing that. There's those 2. The top 2 have to come out. So we can't crack these around it. So you need to hold. They get together. That's what they do. See where they take something and crack the face. There's a little tab right there. We got a couple of these. That's also kind of overhead. Server copy. All connection. Well, I stop the video. So then work all the way on the edge, right? Stop that particular spot. And again, it's hard because you're squeezing the controller back together. Which is what you're trying to get unlocked open. That side. That side needs unlocked. That side. If you don't squeeze that together. That's that side. That's that side exterior. Loose. You never try to just completely force it. Like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like it's gonna give. You gotta give because it doesn't give for a good reason. But that's not gonna give. Now, it's just. That's how they put them together. They fit together perfectly. They fit together perfectly. They come apart perfectly. You know, putting a whole lot of pressure on it. Something's still connected tab. Got a screw still in it somewhere or something. That's usually how I see. Like, alright guys. I need to move my foot because I was trying to move my foot. So I'm gonna move my foot over there. So, alright, so where are we at in Didja? Next. Alright, let's see where we're at. Take the battery out next, okay. Battery's not too terrible. Get out to get to. Alright, we're gonna pause it right there. That's about where we're at. We're not doing that right now. We're not doing the cable, but we're gonna do the ribbon cable. So we can take this battery tray off. Which is perfectly fine. It also loosens the motherboard. Screw through motherboard. These seem kind of zoom. That was done. Take the triggers off. Take the triggers off. On the left side. You save your off. Save your No. That's on. That's on. Red hat. Leaving everything connected. I'm leaving it at an angle of about like that because I don't need to pull this all the way out. I just need it to be out of the way long enough to attach to that connector piece and everything. So get our piece out. Piece. Okay, there's our piece with this is our control board and our big main ribbon cable. Let me verify orientation that way. That's the way we put it on that bed. Like that. See, hold on. That one. Just down on that one. Pull our little ribbon cable out. You see, I mean, and again, you don't have to force any of it. None of it gets forced. All right, let's see. All right, let me back up. Make sure see where I'm at. Okay, so we're on the back up a little more. There we go. Okay, so next is going to be the. So we can set that down now. And I feel like we're good on that. I feel like we're well connected and secure. So now we have our. It looks like so. If I can get it operate. So the way they do these kits is they set them up to have a workable. They set them up to have a workable control board. Where look at that if you can see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim off the BDM20 because I have a BDM10 controller, and there's even a I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it or not. Yeah, see, BDM10. When you crack it open, you can check your controller because that definitively will tell you if it's stamped right there BDM20, it's a BDM20. If it's stamped BDM10 like this one is, BDM-010. It's a BDM-10. So what I need to do is clip that little fella, that 20, clip that 20 off, and then the same thing goes for the other side. If you look and see, there's a BDM section 10 and then BDM 20. So I'm gonna go clip these off real quick because I'm not gonna try to cut them up here where I can't really see them very well, and I really don't wish to screw this part up. So I'm gonna clip them, but I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Made some little clippy clips, and as you can see from my little diagram photo things here, right, that my little cutouts match correctly, just like they show in the video. My little cutouts match correctly and precisely to where they need to be. So good to go on that. That's our this becomes our new ribbon cables. I know it's kind of funny and hard to believe, but this, you know, is now replacing communication values for these, right? That's what's going to go back. That's what's going to go back. And then they're all going to turn around and plug into on the back of this when we stick this on the back of the battery. So what we're going to do is, let's see. So we have this side is what it looks like. That's what it appears to be. Oh, and then you flip and roll. Okay, so then you flip and roll. So let's pause that there for a second. So go into this one. It goes in and is well seated. And then we turn and flip into. That one's up. We did the other side already. Let me make it a little bit so I can catch it. Alright, so it's going. We're on this side, black side out. This one. These are the things you have to pay attention to. We're going to take advantage of. There we go. Not that one. And just double check. Thanks. That one. Alright, so go that side, which is this side here. Right, so that matches up. Gonna flipsies. Okay. We're gonna go down. Tap into. Perfect. Tap into. Perfect. Perfect, y'all. Okay. So all of our ribbon cables are still connected. I do believe the next step's going to put the battery back, and it is. Okay. We're in home stretch now. Right. Y'all have no one. Back. Hold it. Back up, please. Send the heater protector. Solid, right? Here we go. All right, here we go. Moving on. Okay, they're peeling the adhesive, lining up on the back of that. Lining on the back of that. I'll see. We're not having that. We're not having that. Let's peel the adhesive. Yeah, the extra connection will be advanced. Same thing, right? Same thing. This one. Keeper. Keeper. Right? And just a little. Just not exactly a lot more. Just a little bit. Sure. Let's see this. Let's correctly. Right, we have one block, it's fine. That, how it goes. Go. How do you put those back? How do you take those off? You take the face off. That's fine. Face on that one. That's what it would be. Oh, we're setting up the paddles. That's what we're doing. Okay. I didn't realize that's what we're doing. We're setting up the paddles. Okay. We're going to take the paddles. This bag, if it'll let me. Open up the paddle pack. There's the paddle. Get some pins out of here. Here again. Here again. Right, so wait on that for a second. Hold on that. Start patching first. So basically, that's just going to say, give it launch. Wait. Within cradle. For the pad itself. So it makes a little bit. So what they do. Yeah, here we go. Right. Alright, back up there. Hold on. Right, up. Oh, okay. Oh, look, just like that. Just like that. All the directions. Yeah, just like that. And I have one of those. I'm going to trade now. I have one of these too. I have one of these. This is going to go back here. Screw, got it. Got it. Which way is that going back? Well, I'm supposed to push back at that. Same back at that. Pretty just like this. Back controller. Yeah. Actually, that almost slide a little heavy place. Hold back. Start. Hold back. Hold back. Hold back. What it looks like. Right. This one circuit board. That's fun. Like seconds. Oh, okay, we got it. Triggers. Here. Right, now run. Circuit. Right. Could be hard. Alright. Circuit board time, yep. Circuit out of here. Make sure it gets assembled properly. Not worried about that. I'm not worried about this extra cable we're not using. We're gonna put it back in the battle along with that little thin ass piece of wire. All right, now let me go back and look at this correct orientation on this bad boy. All right. Ribbon through controller, check. Circuit board orientation. What do we got? All right. We have flip up tab. And as we come out of this thing is the correct orientation. Orientation on these things is everything, guys. Make no mistake about it, right? Then again, give it just a slight tuggy squeeze, right? Loose on that side. Loosey on this side. There we go. All right, so I'm putting the excess. We're driving the excess underneath is what we're doing. to. Ah, like so. Yep, like so. Black screw time. Let's see if I get in here. See if I got this configuration. I see how we end up here. Is that what you got? Just even know. Go start rate. Otherwise, I don't have buttons. I don't know if you hear that. All right. Right, we're back together. That back goes. That's the chill side. Like it. I don't know if I get it. Like it a lot. It was pretty solid. All right, now switch screws back. It's not like it used very long. All right. Put one there. Put one there. Put one there. And put one here. All right. All right, I like it. Everything seems to be sitting in place. There she is. I like it. Actually, first, let's put this piece on. I don't know what I was thinking. I got a step ahead of myself very fast. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's our hold to reset button. If I'm not mistaken, that's our hold to reset button, right? Oops. Where does that go on? All right. So we can see the LED. The trick to this is getting it to line up in this little space because it's free floating. The little push button's free floating. So we'll get that put in there, right? And I just knocked it loose. All right, let me go back on this video. Let me see how they put this thing back in. All right, there's the little reset push button. That's where we're at, for sure. Set that in place. Yep, yep. Oh, I need a little. There's my little amber cover. I'm gonna put it in. Because amber is the color of your energy. Just that simple. You know, it's just that simple. I don't know what the problem is. It's just that simple. All right, let's put this piece in. Okay, we got the amber piece in. We got the amber piece in. We got the floating button in. Did they just snap it on the back? Is that what happened? They just kind of snap it into place. Is what I think happens. Right? I'm pretty sure it just snaps into place. You belong, buddy. Thank you. There we go. So there's the finished product right there. So let me load up a program and we'll see if we can get it to talk to the PlayStation. We'll go from there. I will be back in a short second. Actually, it'll be instantaneous when I edit this, but you know what I'm saying. Actually, first, let's put this piece on. I don't know what I was thinking. I got a step ahead of myself very fast. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's our hold to reset button. If I'm not mistaken, that's our hold to reset button, right? Right. So we can see that LED. The trick is to get it lined up in this little space because it's free floating. The little button's free floating. So we got that put in there, right? And I just knocked it loose. All right, let me go back on this video. See how I put this thing back in. All right, there's the reset push button. That's where we're at, for sure. Set that in place. Yep, yep. Oh, we need a little amber color. Put it in. Because amber is the color of energy. Just that simple. You know, it's just that simple. I don't know what the problem is. It's just that simple. All right, let's put this piece in. Okay, we got the amber piece in. We got the amber piece in. We got the floating button in. Did it just snap on the back? Is that what happened? Just kind of snap it into place. Is what I think happens. Right? Pretty sure it snaps in place. You belong, buddy. Thank you. There we go. So there's the finished product right there. So let me load up a program and we'll see if we can get it to talk to the PlayStation. We'll go from there. I will be back in a short second. Actually, it'll be instantaneous when I edit this, but you know what I'm saying. All right, and I'm back. We got some game things loaded up. Here is the end result. there's the end result. Nice texture. Nice texture on the back. Like I said, I don't know if you can hear that. But nice button feel, right? I already have just X and O programmed to the paddles themselves, right? So if I hit my left hand is set to O, circle. You'll see I can bounce around and if indeed you appreciated this little adventure that we took today, please by all means like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. We're going to try and do more things like this. I have some more ideas for some more videos coming. But I appreciate each and every one. There will be links in the description where you can get the Rise kits. They make a 2-button and a 4-button. I personally, the first button kit that I bought was the 4-button, and it gets a little confusing because the buttons are very close to each other. They're not separated finger paddles. They're close-in buttons, much like this. They stack you another button here, and they stack you a button here, so you have button, paddle, paddle. So you literally would have to be in there. I didn't like it. I'll stick. I'm gonna stay with 2. I'm gonna stick to 2. All on the back. Let that finish charging. But I appreciate each and every one of you if you stayed this long in the video, especially. Like and subscribe. I don't have any affiliate links for this. But I enjoyed it enough to be able to want to do a video to let you know you don't have to spend a couple of $100 on a Beaver Battle or a Scuff, although they're great controllers, and I still plan on buying a Beaver Battle for myself. But I wanted to show that it was possible and able to not have to spend hundreds of dollars. This whole setup right here cost $110. $40 for the kit and $70 for the controller. So for $110 as opposed to $250, $350, or $400, you can have